Okay, well, we're going to do a book review, which is The Prodigal's Christmas Return. Now, this one actually ties into the Thanksgiving one that we did a review on because we pick up with the Clayton family again. This time, remember Lucas that went to Florida and it took Jack McCord, May's boyfriend, to go pick up her brother Lucas, who was rescuing a little boy? Well, it turns out that whole story it's a blessing to read. Anyway, the Prodigal Christmas Reunion is by Kathryn Springer, and here was the Bible phrase provided: Lord, you have assigned me my portion and my cup. You have my lot secure. The boundary lines have fallen for me in pleasant places. Surely I have a delight inheritance. Psalm 16:5-6. What I love is this is a continued story series, like I said before. We're seeing what goes on, but in a completely new way. They're reintroducing the characters, which is fun and it makes it more exciting. We start with Lucas Clayton, which should sound familiar because of that whole Clayton family clan reunion, you know. Anyway, um, from the Thanksgiving series, May Clayton and Jack McCord's briefly mentioned. What's nice is we learn that they plan a Valentine's Day wedding, and Lucas, he beats his sister to the punch. Anyway, um, the two this book focuses on Lucas Clayton, who has returned, but as a teen he was labeled a troublemaker, and he vowed once he left that town that he was never going to return. But when Jack brought Lucas back, he didn't come alone. Lucas brought his quote unquote son. What I find inspiring about his character, what makes him so moving to me, is that Lucas, his college roommate, was addicted uh, to various things, and he gets into trouble with drugs. His college roommate, and he's killed. Well, Lucas steps up to the plate, and he does what most men wouldn't do. He don't run. He takes on the responsibility of this little boy, and the little boy is called Max Cahill. And then when he comes home, his high school sweetheart, who basically waited for him, Erin Fields, that's her name, um, learns that Lucas has stopped running from his problems, and he started to focus on what matters most. And Lucas is still drawn to Erin, no matter how bad he fights it. Even though it's been 7 years since the two have parted, Erin was waiting for Lucas to return to her someday. Those two stubborn, hard-headed individuals grow into mature adults, and they lead their own separate lives, but what's interesting is how those two separate lives lead right back to their one life that they had. You see, before Lucas left town, he asked Erin to go with him. And Erin turned him down because she just couldn't believe that he was running not only from her, but from situations he could have cleared up, because he wouldn't admit that they were dating. He kept things hidden, and his hidden demons come back to bite him. They both have issues and problems. Erin, she was trying to maintain her mother's dignity with running her mom's cafe. And it just stirs up old emotions, and the little boy basically brings the two together, and it's heartwarming, inspiring, if you will. The Claytons are drawn closer together by the end of the book, and we learn that, yes, it may have been Grandpa's will that brought them all to town and made them live there, but what they learn most is money isn't everything. Love is. And the epilogue was simply splendid because it brings tears to my eyes right now, even. It was about a wonderful couple brought together with love and understanding. And as I've said a million times, it's that old Steve Holy song, which it's not old, it's rather new, isn't it, kids? Love don't run, love don't hide, love don't turn away, back down, or run away from a fight. And if you can still look at yourself in the mirror and say, baby, I'm right here, I ain't going anywhere, you got it all. Now, with this Thanksgiving coming up, I wish you all faith, hope, and love. I'm going to say this. This will probably be the last video for tonight. But, because I've got my work cut out for me. What you all can't see is behind me on the bed. I have got stuff to wrap for Christmas. And that actually gets my mind off things. Gets me, I'll turn on the Christmas music, which, by the way, be prepared because I got some new Christmas songs this year. Um, and I will be singing again. I have a canker sore right now. It's bothering me in my mouth, so if I'm talking a little funny, I'm sorry. Um, anyway, take care. God bless. Happy Thanksgiving. And may you and yours all have a wonderful holiday.